Now back to the Bard's tale, and the Bard's got some things to do in this Houton, trying to find out things. So oh, what's this? Ogun's mom? Trying to get some exposition of plot as it is.
You've come looking for my bow, Ogun, haven't you? Of course you have. But it's gone he is, for he's the one, the chosen one, who free the fair princess from cruel bondage. And what do ye suppose that means to a poor old woman like me? Why, everything, that's what. For he's promised to come back, my Ogun, and take me away from this awful place and give me a proper house with glass in the windows, floors of wood, and a larder so full we'll never know hunger again. So, when you see him, tell him his mother loves him.
Well, she's quite eager, and the chosen one, well, fair princess, it's probably something that but the Bard has gotten quite familiar with over his most likely quite numerous misadventures. So, and another brooch kept by a guy called Darrowd.
What do you want? If you're a thief, you'll get nothing from me, for I've only these old bones and a heavy heart.
Let's be snarky.
And the gift of gab, old-timer. So, tell me, where might I find a bit of silver and I'll be out of your hair? What's left of it?
Oh, I know how you might come by some money, you impudent rascal. For it's a cruel bugbear that's been keeping the farmers from observing their rituals in the Houton cairn. Without him, the crops won't grow, and the weans will go hungry.
So, it's a bit of killing you want done, eh? Fair enough. But I should warn you, my blade doesn't come cheap.
It's a hard young man you are, to be sure, and ought to be kinder to your elders. As for the bugbear, you'll find him in the cairn when you're done with him. Come back here. We'll pay you what we can.
Yeah, another, you could say, quest for Bard to what is the word? Well, another quest for Bard to cause ruckus, and I'll be using this map screen a lot, mostly because these areas of the game, despite not being difficult to navigate, are a bit repetitious, and there's also the fact that there's quite small amount of visual distance you can see, so keeping it out is quite pointful. And let's make a barrel.
What are you doing? Stop that right now. Why are you breaking my barrels?
Sorry, but breaking barrels is one of my hobbies.
Well, I can't have you breaking those barrels. I haven't sold them yet. I could, however, offer you some incentive to practice your hobby elsewhere.
I don't need any incentive. Breaking barrels is just one of those things I enjoy. So back off before I forget the barrels and start on you.
If that's your attitude, then off with you. Come back when you're in a better mood and maybe we can talk.
Oh, so... Well, let's be in a better mood.
What are you doing back here? You owe me for the barrels you broke. If you're in a mood to talk, we can discuss a way for you to repay me.
Well, let's be friendly now.
Oh, all right. Let's hear what you have to say.
If you want to get your money back, go and destroy the barrels I've already sold. I've set aside silver from every new barrel I sell to replace the ones you've broken. If my sales are good, we both stand to profit.
I like the way you think, old man. It's dodgy business practices like yours that have made this land great. I'll be happy to help out however I can.
I look forward to a long and profitable relationship. See you again soon.
Sure. Soon as I hand over silver, everyone's my friend.
Yep. That's the kind of humor you might say, or you might find from the Bard's tale. There's simply quite bizarre events like that, which make it quite noticeable. So, but and of course, which is also, I'd say that that kind of humor is exactly the reason why Bard's tale is, you could say, a cult classic. Not a, you could say, true classic. But time to head to Fairy Hunt Woods to in hunt of trow. And I do show some of this bread and butter of the gameplay, which yep,
The bard, having slain the random wolf, found that it had digested not only the contents of a small treasury, but also various household goods. Wait, am I reading that correctly? This can't be right.
You'd be surprised. I find all kinds of things inside these beasties. Do I ever tell you about the time I killed this rat and out popped an entire chest?
Well, I'm just going to skip those passages in the future.
What? That's a major source of income. You cheap, good-for-nothing horses.
And so the bard continued on his journey.
yeah, they will make a humorous noticing about the fact that in killing in this genre tends to usually not just give you experience points but also monetary awards from things that you could say not at all be actually carry money. You still can get money from them by weird things. So it's writing real fun in sense that narrator has been written like somebody who does not know anything about this kind of genre, and especially in this kind of styling. And while the bard himself, he has been everywhere and he has done everything. Yeah. And I must say that I'm playing with the easiest difficulties, and there's even there's cheat codes which make this remastered and resnarkled version even easier. And even if you were trophy hunting, it doesn't matter because you can still run all the cheat codes you want and get platinum trophy in this game with, you could say, quite easy, with quite big ease. But of course. But it's not so much of a big of an issue nowadays, or big of an issue. Let's say bread and butter of this game is simply the fact that Bard runs around killing everything on his path, and there might occasionally be some sort of encounter where he gets to snark. So there'll be quite lots of cutting these kind of repetitive passages away, because well, they don't include Bard snarking with the narrator or being generally himself, which is to say offensive ass. But even you can see it's not particularly, you could say, bad game by itself. It's not the most fancy, and the gameplay tends to be a bit, you could say, quite monotonous, at least in my books. Even if when you get all the better upgrades with more weapons and fighting techniques and all that kind of things, it still runs gameplay still quite similar all the time. There's bit of variations about slightly timing and all that kind of things, but nothing really remarkable. Well, but Bard is quite adept at killing wolves. Well, because he's Bard. Beer bottle. Yep. This game is not to be taken too seriously. Story is not. Bard is not certainly taking it too seriously. He's most likely just taking it, well, not even unseriously. He's taking it with quite much open hostility. Seeing the world he is in, it's not unusual attitude. Yeah, and a level up. And with level ups, well, you get
the stronger the bard is,
stats,
the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons.
And every other level you get also some traits that you make you a bit better at things. So let's have a check with mana feet.
Well now, who have we here, eh? You must be the fella who's been chasing all over, putting the touch on the locals with that shocking beast of yours.
Snarkiness.
You've obviously heard of me, so you know I'm not a man to be trifled with. I've come to learn a bit of magic, and I won't take no for an answer.
Oh, don't hurt me, friend. Don't hurt me. And I'll tell you where to find a song worth knowing. Go back into the center of town and head to the town well. Climb down to the bottom of it, and there you'll find exactly what you deserve.
You must be joking.
'Tis no joke, my friend. What you're looking for is at the bottom of that well.
You people try my patience. Okay, I'll do it.
To show my goodwill, I've even opened up a quick way back to town for you. It's right over there.
And he did. So let's just make use of it. And he was not bullshitting. So heading to the well. I'm certain that he would meant that Bard should be jump to the well, drown in it, and then once he's drowned to the well, he's gonna poison it as well, because they can't remove the ball. They don't. Most likely, people of this lazy people of this city don't most likely clean up their well. So yeah, Bard would poison it and rot it. But let's go down here. Up.
What I'm looking for is at the bottom of a well, huh? I'm gonna make Bannerfeet pay for this wild goose chase.
Yep. Bard was being made a fool. Somehow that is not unsurprising. And of course Bard can also tip over cows, because well, he's an asshole. And murder chicken as well, because he's also he's double asshole. So it's time to actually save again and go head to the bugbear cave. Actually,
You're
no.
a dog
let's
after me own heart.
oh yeah, but he's got a nice dog. But let's just head to the bugbear place. Actually, no, there's the guy.
Sorry? Oh, hold on a bit. Sorry? You've been bumping into folks all over the village. Enough is enough. I think you owe me an apology.
I don't.
All I'll owe you is a face full of knuckles, if you take that tone with me again.
You will become very familiar with this tone, you aimless oaf. For I demand an apology. And I will get one.
Well, he's a stubborn bastard. Yep. This game is filled with all kinds of over-the-top characters, which are not necessarily really nice either. But heading to the bugbear cairn, and this is you could say, not so easy. Yep. Bugbear attacks us. There's all kinds of unpleasant things around here. So time to head towards this half of the place. Actually, first I'm gonna save in here. Yeah, save, check the progress, the local storage. There you go. Nah. Alright. Yeah, there's all kinds of spikes. Yeah. And bugbear does attack from walls. It's quite unpredictable actually when he attacks. Because well, you have to spin around camera really a lot to see possible places of his ambush. which makes it quite of a chore, I must say. But there's a bigger sword for Bard around here. Let's just walk forward carefully. But the bugbear does attack only from walls, so avoiding being away from walls makes it easier to actually avoid his or its jumpy attacks and all that kind of nonsense. It does to you. Yeah, and that's a trap. This place is not particularly, you could say, friendly. Why would it be friendly? I don't know. But in this side, there's much less of these.
Stay where you are. Over here. Charge!
If I remember right, these levers had something to do with things, but I don't remember exactly how they worked. Ah. Here it is. Oh yeah, there's the bugbear. So let's just bring out, use the adder stone to bring out the princess with her healing magics. Yeah, and a boss fight. Yeah, he's launching traps. With attempt to boss fights are not, you could say, too complex, but they are not, you could say, really strange either. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, this is a bit of a gimmicky boss fight. Yeah, but now he goes down.
Please don't kill me, please. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. Oh, I'm bleeding. I think you broke my arm. Ah, is that a tooth? I just spat out a tooth. Oh, not another tooth. Oh, look at me. Look at me. No, don't look at me. Oh, hell. Do what you want. I don't care. Go ahead and look. I'm not a bugbear. I'm just a dirty old bastard running around in a smelly old rug with a bucket for a head. Go ahead. Take all my silver. I don't need it anyway. I was saving it all up for a date with the widow McCleary until she found out I'm still living with me mother. Now she won't even speak to me. You know what else? I'm 42 and still a virgin. How pathetic is that? Ah, just kill me, please. Just get it over with.
You're just pathetic.
Well, Bard doesn't kill him because
Thank goodness the heroic Bard was present to stop that horrible bugbear from looting the tomb of all its precious treasures.
oh yeah, actually, so yeah, instead of a monster, it was a local. It was the same guy who actually taught Bard the magic of how to summon the lightning spider. And it was quite much of a, you could say, completely expected from the game that he would it would not be a real monster but a guy wearing a bloody ugly suit, which would be the cause of this bugbear problem thing. But well, that was solved, so let's just go and have a chat with the guy who ordered the problem to be solved.
Look who it is. The cock of the walk you are now, I'll bet, and just as nasty to your elders. Still, a deal's a deal. So here's your blood money, you spawn, and I hope you choke on it.
Well, thanks for nussing, you crazy old bastard.
Yeah, he really didn't pay much of me because he had not specified him as sum. So, yeah, but he's an asshole. And he's facing a fate of an assholery. But I guess I would have to go, try to be nice to the benefit. So I'm gonna have to go and walk there again. Takes a little while. Now, in the forest, there happens to be some person around here, a hunter. So let's have a chat with him.
Hey, this forest is a great place to hunt. It's teeming with grouse. If you haven't got a bow, you should get yourself one and try your hands at hunting.
Yeah, well, there's not much point in that hunting thing. It's a little bit of a bonus thing, but not much of a... Besides, I don't have a bow. Yeah, nothing really changed, so cutting away. Ah, well, let's have a chat with him again.
Well, look who it is. Find anything interesting in the well?
Very funny, very funny. Let me return the favour by throwing you in a hole 6 feet deep.
Maybe now you'll have a wee bit more respect for your betters, eh?
I'll teach you some respect.
Look here, calm down. I was just having a wee bit of fun at your expense. No need to get murderous about it. Slay me, Bard, and you'll never learn that magic hereafter. Wouldn't you like a little something to even the odds when facing wily fellas like myself?
I'm listening. For now.
Sheriff Rucky keeps a jail in a forest. Inside is a prisoner by the name of Kettle Swat. Spring him free for me and you'll get your song. The good news is that there are no guards around. The bad news is that they abandoned their posts to avoid a tribe of Kunaltrau that have claimed the building as their own. Once you make it past their patrols, you'll need to say Fiddlesnarf at the door to be let in. When he's free, come back here and I'll teach you some magic. Fair enough?
No, not really. But it's a start. I don't relish chasing you around this forest, so I'll do what you ask. But you had better keep your end of the bargain, or I'll make you wish you had.
Yep. So, more fetch questing to Bard. Which is not at all uncommon in this game. Well, the whole game is more like, it feels like to be a gigantic fetch quest for Bard to be running into being kept to running around and generally be mistreated by everything and anything around him. Oh, here's the Houton forest. And here's the jail, and the jail is also here, but I'm gonna cut through all the wandering through the place because it's just the same walking, killing, walking, wandering, killing. So nothing interesting in that sense. Wander through the woods, leaving a trail of this kind of things around, and I do say that Bards there does follow the old, quite old school tradition of thing of difficulty in sense that there is no any kind of checkpoints or anything. If you die, you get back to the throne to your save spot. So let's have a chat.
What's the password?
Fiddlesnarf.
Yeah, they let me in. Because I knew the password.
So, Benefit must have... Hey, who are you? You aren't supposed to be here!
Yeah, couple of guards. Just chop them up.
Which one of you bloody heathens is Kettle Swart? Bannerfeet sent me here to set you free.
I'm Kettle Swart.
No, he's not. I'm Kettle Swart.
Like hell, I'm Kettle Swart.
To hell with them. I'm Kettle.
What's it matter which one of us is Kettle? Set us all free.
We'll never convince you which one of us are telling the truth, so just flip those switches in the order I tell you, and it will open the doors.
Yes, the sheriff has these doors rigged with some bizarre 6-switch combination lock that only he's supposed to know.
But we've been watching closely, and we know the order to flip them.
Already I've been reduced to flipping switches by order criminals. Great.
Alright. Oh, what's this?
No!
No, 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 no!
No, no, no!
Oh yeah, they agree. They say no.
Pull that one!
Pull that
Pull
one!
that one.
Oh yeah.
No, no, no!
No, 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 no!
No, no, no!
Yep. It's something like that when how they agree.
Pull that one!
Pull that
Pull
one!
that one.
Yep.
No, not that one!
It might be that
Pull
one.
that one.
Oh no, not that one!
It might be that
No,
one.
not that one.
Oh yeah.
No, that won't help!
It might be that
No,
one.
no, no.
Pull
So it's
that one!
I think so. Try switch one.
Yes, yes. Pull that one.
yeah, so it's just pull it.
Yes, that's the one!
I think that's the
No,
one.
that isn't it.
Oh, so yeah.
No, not that one!
It might be that one.
No, the last one is lever 3.
Well, let's just pull it.
Oh no, not that
That
one!
might be
There
it.
you go. Pull it and let us free.
Well, let's pull it.
Oh, what's wrong with you? We told you exactly what to do. Do you want us to draw you a picture?
Yeah, sure. You draw me a picture, I'll draw your blood.
Maybe we shouldn't aggravate him.
Oh yeah. And this is, you could say, quite annoying. Little bit of a puzzle. Yeah. Finally got
See
them
how
out.
easy that was?
Yeah, haven't had this much fun since I was almost barbecued by a giant rat.
I don't know why you did this, but I'm most thankful.
It's a long story. Maybe you'd like to have a seat while I tell you about it, in the middle of a Kunal Trow-infested jail. Let's get out of here before I regret what I've done. More than I already do.
Oh yeah. I managed to free the guy and kill 2 other people, but just by accident. But then again, causing a disaster by accident is not much bread and butter or forte of the bard, so it looks like I now have to go and head towards the back to the forest and see what the Benefit has to say about now, once the guy has been released. And again to the Benefit.
Oh, thank you. I wagered Sheriff Rocky that Kettle wouldn't be locked up for more than a day. I sent the Kunal Trow to free him, but they decided to take over the jail and claim it as their own. I thought for sure I'd lose, but now you come along and win the bet for me. Well, a deal's a deal. So, Here's your song.
And Bard wins. Yep, Bard had to do all the jailbreak and that kind of thing for very petty reason.
Well now, fancy running into you again?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's all a big coincidence.
I see you picked up some more magic along the way. If it's even more power you'd like, then you ought to pay a visit to my brother, Boov, in Kirkwall.
Your brother, eh? He anything like you?
Oh no, he's not really my brother, you see, but a member of my order.
Of course he is.
Now, lad, you've only benefited from the knowledge I've given you in the past.
That's what worries me.
Seek out Boov in Kirkwall. I'll speak no more of it. Good luck to you, laddie.
Yep. Bard has more or less done everything there is to do in this hamlet of Houton, which means he has most likely tipped cows, annoyed people.
There you are. Remember me? I'm the patient villager you owe an apology to.
Oh, yes,
still
you know,
smart.
I am sorry. Sorry I didn't pummel you earlier.
Yep, that guy is annoying. And you can say that even at this far, you could say that the game is starting to build some of its plot, that Bard's getting summoning magics and generally getting chance to be a, well, what he is. Let's tip over a cow and kill a chicken, and go to a store as well to show that yes, you can buy equipment in this, but it's not so big important deal in this game, because well
now you must be the bard that everyone's been talking about, the fellow with the spider made of lightning. It's honoured I am to have you in my shop, sir, and happy to facilitate all your arms and armament needs. Swords, bows or armour, everything here is first rate and for sale. Terms of cash in advance, in full, all sales final with no letters of credit, layaways or IOUs. We do have a buyback policy. If you buy it, don't bring it back. Haha. So look over what you want and I'll be happy to cover the finer points of any item I have in stock, but remember the golden rule, you break it, you buy it.
Well, yeah, he's got all kinds of
Show me your bows.
If you ask me, there's no better place to battle a deadly foe than from a distance. The more you spend on this ranged weaponry will not only put you further from your enemy, but also further from your own tombstone.
Yeah, he and there's quite fun description of items you can buy. So let's just buy this bow.
Tell me about this.
You're looking to drop them from a distance? That's a longbow. These are the finest kiln-dried white ash bows from the weapon shops of Kirkwall, the choice of Sylvan assassins and until recently banned in 4 provinces. Pulls preset to £50 and guaranteed to put a 4-ounce shaft through a 2-inch plank from 50 paces. Believe me, these babies pack a punch that your enemies will not forget, and they're definitely worth every last bit of silver that I'm asking.
Well, let's just buy it because, well, bow is one of your weapons you're gonna use. Bard's gonna need to use.
Excellent choice, my friend, for the longbow is often the key to a long life. Use it in good health.
What have you got to stab and bash with?
This is where we have our close combat weaponry. When you're battling a foe up close and personal, you don't want to skimp on your instrument of battle. In most cases, not the best man, but the best weapon walks away to tell the tale.
Let's buy this.
Like to do some fancy dual weapon fighting, then you've got to have a dirk. This one comes straight from Finstown and features a fully full ricasso and ring guard for precise blade control. A thrust through the visor or chink in the armour and I guarantee your man is going down. Now that kind of weapon doesn't come cheap, but I'd be happy to sell you this particular item for a first-rate price.
Let's buy it. Of course, because, well, Bard will eventually learn the dual wielding.
Very good find, sir. I'm not a fighting man, but having an extra weapon to stick in your foes can never be a bad thing, can it?
I could
And
use
while
a
I'm
new
at it,
melee weapon.
This is where we have our close combat weaponry.
Yeah.
Let me have a closer look.
Ah, the mighty flail, 6 pounds of pain on a chain with a quarter-sawn hexagonal hickory shaft and a jointed head of drop-forged iron that's been tempered in the ice-cold blood of captured Finn folk. Tricky to wield, but score a hit and it will crush armour and break bones, and I'm willing to let you have it for a pittance.
Let's just buy that as well. And now I more or less have all the weapons Bard is
Very,
gonna
very
use.
nice choice, sir. I
But
pity
they
the
will
man
be
who
upgraded.
encounters this flail with you at the other end of it.
Get to the good part.
Yeah, and when you skip it, Bard makes some sort of rambling noise about boring or anything like that. So it's quite funny. So, and is the sheriff still here?
Pardon me.
Yep.
Well, now, you must be the daft idiot what's been chasing through Houton with his rats and lightning spiders.
Look here, Sheriff.
Shut up! Kettle Swart's a backstabbing, thieving rogue what took me half a year to catch, and now you've up and set him free, and it's a good bet he's gone to ground in Neversdale Forest. Well, just you head out of town and get him back, and be quick about it. Go recapture the blackguard, or you'll never be welcome in Houton again.
Oh yeah, so looks like the guy I sprung out from jail is a big-time criminal. Well, something like he might be related to Bard himself. But it's time to end this episode right
get
here.
a dog sooner.
End this episode right here, just because of, well, yeah, just because it's starting to get quite long. So, see you next time. Next time it's time to either catch the Kettle Sword again or head to the Kirkwall to get the plot of the game going. It's either of that. See you then.